Hey y'all, look at what I'm having for supper. Spaghetti and meatballs. However, this pasta is not regular spaghetti. These are egg noodles. And you can use egg noodles as a substitute, no problem at all. It still tastes the same, it's still good. And egg noodles are going to give you extra protein too, so, there you go. I got to mix up the Parmesan and the powder, an Italian seasoning powder. Garlic powder, that's what it's called. Took me a minute to think of it. I think my brain is getting old. Might be. I think about it. Sometimes I think about when I was a kid, grade school kid, before puberty and all that mess that ruined my life. I was doing just fine as a kid. I didn't need to become a teenager and an adult and all that goes with it. I was doing just fine, happy-go-lucky, carefree, goofy kid. Life was fine. And then all of a sudden, blam! Hello, puberty. And everything just went downhill after that. In all kinds of ways. But I think about that oftentimes. I never used to think about it, but I do. The last couple of years, I've been thinking about it. Well, probably longer than 2 years I've been thinking about it. How nice it would be to live in a, let's say, about an 8-year-old body, and it never gets any older than that, and as long as you don't want it to, and if the Lord God, the Heavenly Father, would let us have that choice to live in the body of about an 8-year-old kid and enjoy the freedom of it, the total freedom of it. Oh man, childhood goes by too fast, and then all of a sudden we got these clunky old adult bodies to deal with. I'd love to be a kid again, like 8 years old, but still know what I know now, all the good stuff anyway, but forget all the bad. Wouldn't that be great? Oh, it'd be great. Oh, man. Oh, my God, that'd be so wonderful. To go to heaven and God let me be an 8-year-old kid. And I'd still be the same me. But we all know what I mean. Shoot. I don't know what got me off on that subject, but see, what I was going to tell you about was this spaghetti. Now, when I made it up, I put that whole bag of these noodles in there, egg noodles in there. And it was a bit much, because maybe it was, and tell you why I say maybe, is because I took the meatballs, the hamburger meat, and I rolled it up into balls. This is how I make spaghetti. Now, I don't know how, well, I know how a lot of people make it, but I can't make it good that way. I've tried, and it's just complete failure for some reason. It just ain't near as good to me as this. I like it this way much better. But anyway, the way I do it is I take a big pot of water and boil it. And when it starts to roll and boil, then just barely starts to roll and boil, Then I dumped that whole little package of noodles out in there, and that package was probably about, you know, from my thumb to thumb, and about like that. And I dumped the whole thing out in there and cooked it. And in the meantime, and right after I'd put them in that water and got that started, I opened up the hamburger package, and I took a pan about a medium, not a large, medium-sized pan, because we have to use a toaster oven. And so I rolled up all that meat into the meatballs here, like you see here, and cooked that. And you know that 1 pound of hamburger meat, it wasn't enough to stretch. I mean, it might have been halfway enough meatballs. It wasn't. It might not even, I don't know, it might not even been that much. It just was not near enough meatballs. Next time, I'll know. But see, I cooked the noodles, and then as soon as I drain it, I put it up there on the countertop, and I mix in a jar of, I don't know, one of them spaghetti sauces. Alfredo's, it might have been Alfredo's. I think that's what my husband got, the brand he got. It was, but you know what, I usually get ragu. That's usually what I get is ragu. And I like that better than this Alfredo. But anyway, that's what I do. And we opened up a small can of mushroom, put that in there. And of course, by then, or just about 15 minutes later, the hamburger balls were done. And as you can see, these are well done. They are well done. That's how I like my meat. Well done. I like it a little burnt on the outside. It's the best way for me to eat meat, because I've never been an avid meat eater. It's one of my lesser favorite foods. However, I'll tell you this. My all-time favorite food is roast beef. Oh my gosh, I love it. Whether it's regular, love it in a stew or whatever. And I love it barbecued. Oh my God. Oh, the very best roast beef I ever had. We got it in Marfa. I think the town of Marfa. And little bitty place, old building built in the 1950s, and these young men had opened up a little place there as a barbecue joint. And we ordered the barbecue brisket burrito. And they took big old tortillas and put on generous amounts of shredded cheddar cheese. And then they put that lean barbecue brisket on there, wrapped it up. They give you two of them. They're big, and they give you two of them in one order. You get two of them in one order. So me and my husband both, we got real full on one of them, which we took our other ones home and ate them for supper. Oh my God, they was good. Oh, I wish that place was here in Fort Stockton. I'd be eating from it every chance I got. Oh my God. Oh God, that was good. Oh, that's one of the best foods I've ever ate in my life. Another food I've eaten that I liked a whole lot and never got tired of was in North Austin. They had a Schlotzsky's sandwich place. Good. Mmm, they were good. Oh my gosh. Schlotzsky's roast beef sandwich. And they got that bread, it's seasoned up with, I don't know, garlic and whatever else. I don't know what all, but it's so good. Oh, God. Of course, they put lettuce, tomatoes, and I don't know what all kind of cheeses. Oh, my God, that's good. It's been, I bet you it's been 30 or 35 years since I've ate at a Schlotzsky's. Now, let me say, hold on now. Well, yeah, it's close to that. It probably has been a good 35 years at least 35, because the last time I ate at a Schlotzsky's in North Austin, I think I was in my mid to late 20s. That's been a long time ago. So anyway, they have one, I think they might have one in Odessa. I'm going to Google it and find out. And the next time I go to Odessa with my husband, I'm going to tell him we're going to eat at Schlotzsky's. I want a Schlotzsky's. Oh, my God. But anyway, how do y'all make your spaghetti? Does anybody else out there make it like I do? You boil the noodles separate, roll up the balls in a pan, cook them separate in the oven. Anybody else do that? Oh, I wanted to show y'all these last 4 roses. I made them white and then put them on the same green background, and oh, look how pretty that is. I love it. I love this pattern. Look how beautiful that rose is. It's gorgeous. You see the back? See, that's the actual back where you got the rose in there. But, oh, ain't that gorgeous. Oh, it knocks my socks off. I love this pattern. I absolutely love it. And I've made a fair number of crochet roses over the years. Not a whole lot, but a fair amount. That's got to be the most beautiful pattern. Of course, to each his own. Now, another thing I want to show y'all is, I guess about a year or so ago, I took some of my cotton thread and I made little cooler things. Now, this small thing I made this to fit over the bottom half of one of those ice cream cups at Dairy Queen. You know, the one that's small on the bottom and it opens up bigger on the top, plastic dish. This will fit on that bottom half, and you know, peanut butter parfaits they put in those kind of dishes. Well, see, next time we get something like that, you just set that cup down in there and hold it like that, and your hands are not freezing, and it keeps it from melting quite so fast, obviously. And I added that little hook on there, so you can just hook it. You know those little knobs that stick out from the vents in your car? You just hang it like that and have it at the ready. So if you get you a peanut butter parfait, you've got your cozy to put it in. And here's 2 of them. I use these fairly often. These are for to fit like a can of Coke or a bottle of water. See, I made these. Now, this one I made holding 2 strands together. this one strand. And this is that variegated yarn. See, I started at the center there, come around and around and around, and looky what it did. See how the colors did? And then when I ran out of that kind of yarn, I just got some solid pink that would pretty much, not perfectly, but pretty much match this pink here. And finished it out. And I added that loopy on there. You hang it up in your car. And when you get you a drink, a cold drink, like from a Sonic or whatever, and they got these big old foam cups, well, you stick it down in there. Now this one is a little bit too tight at the top. I used it one time. It's too tight at the top. I'm going to have to make one where it angles up slightly like the cup does. That's what I got to do. And then there's this. I completely forgot that I had made this. I don't remember making that at all. This is for a bottle of water or a bottle of soda waters. That's pretty. It's nice. Beautiful. And it looks like what I did was I held a size medium cotton thread alongside size 10 cotton thread and made this so it would last. So you got the thick thread and the skinny thread running through it to make it last. It's durable, more durable that way. I think it's beautiful, and I don't remember making this, but I'm glad I did. I like these things. It's handy to have things like this so you can fold it up like that. They're so handy. And bowl cozies. I need to make 1 or 2 more bowl cozies. But here lately, I've been working hard on these. I just love that. Well, that's all I wanted to talk to y'all about. Talk to y'all later. Bye.